today, what we want to start with, and the reason Sandy Spang is on the screen and ready to go, something where we've been working a lot on. We're proud of it. We think this could be something that makes your experience interacting with city government smoother, better, more efficient when you're trying to start a business or get a permit to, I don't know, put an addition on your house or whatever the heck you might be doing. We know that sometimes the city government is difficult to access with all of its confusing bureaucracy and departments. So Sandy and her team have been working, getting a lot of input from the Chamber of Commerce and other business groups like that to create something that is now live. It's ready to be used, and we're unveiling it today. It's called the Permit Planner. And without any further ado, Sandy, why don't I turn it over to you to maybe give a little demonstration, a little click-by-click journey through the Permit Planner and show us how it works.
Thank you, Mayor. We're really excited today to launch Permit Planner. It's the perfect time of year as everyone is preparing construction projects, whether it's a business opening or expanding or a home improvement projects. Perfect time of year, and we think the perfect place to launch it here on Wednesdays with Wade. Permit Planner is going to be a valuable resource for businesses, for the people who help businesses with their projects, architects, realtors, and contractors, and for the residents of Toledo as they decide that it's time to replace their fence or put an addition on their home. So rather than just tell you what Permit Planner can do, we'd like to show you what it can do. So I'm assisted by Rachel Hart, who helped to build this for us. So we're going to go ahead and begin a demonstration of Permit Planner. As you can see, there are 3 portals. The first, the zoning portal, is going to help you know if your project can be done in a particular part of the city. You will go through the zoning portal also when you go into the business portal. So let's just do that. Let's just go on into the business portal. And you're going to be asked some questions. And by answering these questions, you're going to be able to sort of build your project. So let's go ahead and begin with, what is the project? Let's go ahead. Why don't we do Permit Planner Pizza will be the name of our business. So let's just put in the word pizza. Then it's going to help you refine your choices. So we're going to do a sit-down restaurant. Now the zoning portal will show you where in Toledo a sit-down restaurant is allowed by zoning. Green means sure, go ahead. Sometimes you'll see yellow, which means that there might be a special permit required to do it there. And areas in the gray, that's not a permitted use of the land. But we're going to go ahead and put an address in, 1919 Collingwood, and that's going to be the location of our pizza restaurant. This is not currently in operation. There's no pizza restaurant there now, and it's not going to be a part of a hotel or an office building. So as we move forward then, we're going to be remodeling an existing structure. And we're going to do some electrical work, it's pretty common with restaurants, and some plumbing. And let's go ahead and do an artistic mural. Now, one of the nice things is that there are some extra pieces of information. If you go over to that mural permit, for example, you can see a little bit of extra explanation about how that works. You're going to need approval through the Arts Commission of Greater Toledo for that mural. So often we find out that people haven't complied with some of the requirements because they don't know that these requirements exist. So this is a way that we can communicate what those requirements are, saving business owners and residents time and money. We will not be doing any exterior work, but we'd love to see some incentive programs and certifications we can be eligible for. If you're in an area where there's a certain incentive available, like a community reinvestment area, which is a tax abatement for areas of disinvestment, that's going to show up so that you're not going to miss out on opportunities that could be valuable to your project. So we're going to go ahead and click out of those just to kind of simplify things. We're not going to divide the parcel into multiple lots, but you can imagine if you were, it'd be great to know how to do that. We probably need some refrigeration, and we definitely need a commercial kitchen. So this can even take you outside of just city departments. This can help link you over to the Toledo-Lucas County Health Department to meet their requirements. We'll do some outdoor dining. And we recently, on Wednesdays with Wade, we talked last summer about our outdoor dining permits. And so that's going to help lead you to that. As we go to the next page, you can see that it's starting to add up some of the fees. So we're going to do 1 commercial unit. Let's do 5 fixtures of plumbing, 100 amp service. We don't need a generator, no motor. Let's do 5 circuits and 3 units of refrigeration. So you now see things are being tallied up. And you can read more detail on each of those if you're not quite sure. So as we move to the next page, now you have a summary. You can see your zoning information. If you are in an overlay district, this is really important here. You are in the Old West End, and that is an historic district, and that's going to require that you get a certificate of appropriateness from that historic district. And you'll know that right up front as you're planning your project, which will be really helpful. So now we begin the permit applications. We're going to find out how to apply for each of those. So you'll set up your project. This business, I think it's going to be a very successful business, Permit Planner Pizza. It takes you right to those applications. I do want to point out that they are in the order that you should plan on submitting them, so that you won't skip a step or get out of order in what's needed. So there's your certificate of appropriateness for the historic district, your outdoor dining permit. And you can see here, it tells you whether you can submit that online, where you need to submit it. If it's a fillable application, you'll be able to click onto that and see that fillable application. And so this will help you work through each of those required permits. As we're scrolling here, now you can see that commercial kitchen permit. Let's go ahead and click on that one. And you can see that that will take you to the Lucas County Health Department commercial kitchen application. And also to their website. That information is there. Now we're getting into the additional building permits and the goal, the certificate of occupancy. And then you'll have your final inspection of your kitchen. You'll register with the city as a new business, and Permit Planner Pizza is now open and ready for business. So I would also like to hop over and show you what the residential portal looks like. So we've also chosen a property in the Old West End Historic District to show you what that looks like on the residential portal. And let's, what do you say we just put up a fence? Something very simple that many homeowners are thinking of doing right now. So we're going to say none of the above, but we're doing some exterior work. Oh, a pool sounds nice, but let's not do that. Let's just do a fence under 6 feet in height. One of the simplest projects a homeowner can do. No accessory structures, but it's prompting you, asking you, this could give you ideas about other things to do to your home. And again, any incentive programs that might be helpful. No driveway work. We're not going to divide the parcel. And they're asking if you're renting the property so that you won't miss the need to register that as a rental property. So we're going to say no there. So a fence that is less than 6 feet or less only requires a certificate of zoning compliance, the $50 fee. And there is the explanation there of how you can go about getting that certificate of zoning compliance when you go to begin the permit applications. But there's also so much additional information here that you'll be able to access. So let's go to the permit application. And there are the forms that you need for a certificate of zoning compliance. So I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. I hope you are inspired to go on to Permit Planner and build perhaps the business of your dreams. We think that this will create a clear path that you can follow from your concept to the completion of your project. We hope that this will prevent costly delays and confusion for Toledo businesses and residents who are investing in our community. And I do want to let you know that we did give this link today to a company that is interested in doing a large project in the city of Toledo. They wanted to know about our fees, and we gave them the link, and we got some great feedback from them. They thought the program was easy to use. It gave them all the information that they needed. And so we think that this will serve large companies looking at Toledo for investment, our local businesses as their startups or as they hope to expand, and then residents as they do projects to improve their homes. So we're very excited to offer this. This is a 24-hour day opportunity for you to be able to take a look at what's required to make your project a success.